Once the First World War was over, Joan Miró was able to fulfill his dream of going to Paris. He was 26 years old. He visited the museums and art galleries and began a long friendship with Picasso. He was so overcome by this trip that he spent a few months without painting anything. He had realized that the answers he sought about painting were to be found in Paris. A year later, the sculptor Pablo Gargallo, a teacher at the Barcelona School of Arts and Crafts, offered Miró his workshop on the Rue Blomet in Paris. Miró moved to Paris, where he lived in precarious financial circumstances. He kept himself warm with a second-hand stove, and for light, he used an oil lamp. The painter André Masson had the studio next to his on the Rue Blomet.
You entered through a hall that went past the concierge's apartment and led to a courtyard with a lilac bush and a few modest studios. Masson's studio and mine were right next to each other. On one side there was a mechanic who made an infernal racket. On the other side there was an academic sculptor with a beard and a frock coat. He did huge plaster sculptures of generals, important government figures.
Some of the avant-garde poets and writers met at Masson's place. Miró was often there.
The Rue Blomet was friendship, an exalted exchange and discovery of ideas among a marvelous group of friends. Among those who came to the gatherings at Masson's studio were Michel Léry, who has remained my closest friend, and Roland Toile, Georges Lambourg and Armand Salacrou.
The influences of the artists and poets with whom Miró mixed during these years in Paris deeply marked his subsequent artistic career.